Today we have HP Elitebook 850G8. It's an Intel Core i5 11th gen laptop. Let's take it apart, let's see what we can fix, replace or upgrade. Start with bottom screws. Now let's lift the bottom case. Find a gap where you can put the plastic tool. Don't use metal one, you may scratch your other parts. And then work your way around the edge to disconnect all the clips. And the bottom is off. Here we have the part number. Now we have access to all the internal components. Let's start with disconnecting the battery. And let's take out the screws first. It's gonna be easier to pull out the connector. Better don't force anything, those connectors are very fragile. Okay, now let's slide it out. Okay. So this is how we can replace the battery. If the battery doesn't hold the charge or it's swollen, that's how we can fix it. That's the part number here. Now, under that cover, we should have our memory slots. Let's see. Okay. Oh yes, you can spread those arms, and this is how you take out the memory. So if the memory doesn't work or you would like to upgrade to the bigger one, this is how you do it. Here we have a Wi-Fi card. So if the Wi-Fi doesn't work, you can replace this card. Disconnect gently antenna wires, they're very fragile, so be careful, don't damage them. And pull out the card. And here we have the model part number. Here we have our storage. So if your laptop doesn't boot or you would like to upgrade the storage to the bigger one, this is how you can take it out. That's the NVMe SSD drive. Now let's take out the cooling fan and the heatsink. So if your laptop overheats or the fan is making grinding noise or doesn't spin, replace it. Watch out for all the wires that are routed through the fan. Here we have the video cable. Let's disconnect it. Okay. And now let's disconnect the fan. Alright, this is how we take it out. And now let's take out the heatsink. So if the heatsink is clogged, doesn't disperse the heat, or it's bent, you can replace it. Just watch out when you take it out. It may be stuck to the processor because of the cooling paste. So be gentle when you take it out. This one wasn't stuck, so that's good. Here we have the part number. Now we are pulling the motherboard, so make sure all the wires are disconnected. Disconnect the I/O board. I always close those clips, they're very fragile. If you leave them open, you may break them later, so better close them. I will leave the CMOS battery with the motherboard, so we don't lose it. Okay, now it's time to take out all the screws from the motherboard. Oh, let's not forget we have to take out this blank, otherwise it's blocking us. Now it should go out. Yeah. So that's our motherboard. Here we have the part number. Now let's take out the I/O board. It has the USB port, so if your port is broken, doesn't work, you can replace this board. It has also the audio port. Here, that's our part number here. Now here on this side we have the DC power jack. So if your laptop doesn't get power, replace this DC jack. That's our speaker. If your sound is bad, you can replace it. Now let's see. Now we are disconnecting the screen assembly, so make sure wires are all disconnected. Now unscrew hinge screws. If you are looking for your parts for your laptop, check gotlaptopparts.com. Here looks like this hinge here. The screw nut, which is in the Palmrest, may be damaged because the screw doesn't want to go out. Let's see, let's unfold the Palmrest. Let's see if it will disconnect. So all the screw posts here were broken. I had to hold it with pliers to unscrew the screw. But yeah, that's a common problem with those parts. So let's see if we can take out the keyboard and touchpad assembly. Looks like we can take out the touchpad. Let's take out these screws. So let's disconnect. Here we have this ribbon that belongs to the backlit. Let's see. Looks like the touchpad is connected here. So disconnect these cables. And that's how you can take it out. That's our touchpad. I broke this cable here, so watch out when you do your repair. Be very gentle, it's very fragile. And now let's see the keyboard. Looks like the keyboard is riveted to the Palmrest, so you cannot replace it. Yeah, it's all riveted. So you would have to buy the whole Palmrest touchpad assembly to fix this part. Okay, so now we have our screen. Let's take it out. Usually it's solved in one piece, but this one has damage in the corner. So we are pulling the screen out. So find space where you can put the sponger and start taking off the front bezel. Everything is very fragile here, so watch out. Don't force anything. Take off this latch cover, we will have to slide it to the side, but let's see first if it's gonna be easier once we finish taking off the bezel. Okay, so that's our front bezel. Now let's slide this clutch cover. It is disconnected. Okay, now we can take it out. That's our hinge clutch cover. Now we are looking for the adhesive pull tabs to take out the screen. So let's first take out the hinge, because the pull out tab is very short, so it's gonna be easier to catch it. And the other side as well. So these are our hinges. And now you can see here barely sticking out the pull-out tab. You have to catch it. And pull it out. Don't break it, or you won't be able to take out the screen. Okay, one side is out. Now let's do the other one. So now we should be able to take out the screen without damaging it. Here we have the video cable. Now there is a connect, this retaining clip, you have to flip it and then you can pull it out. Okay, here we have the part number and the model number for the screen. And here we have our video cable with antennas and the webcam. Let's see if we can take it out. Okay, so the video cable is out. That's our video cable. Here we have the part number. Let's see if we can take out this antenna. That's our Wi-Fi antenna. Okay, let's pull out the webcam. The webcams are very fragile. It may be impossible. We may be actually risking breaking it because it's glued to the back cover. So they basically want you to buy the whole part. Yeah. I think that will break if we try to force it, so that's it. If you would like to replace it, probably buy the back cover with the camera mounted already. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.